औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आपका मेज़बान आरिफ जहांगीरी एक दफ़ा फिर प्रोग्राम कम्युनिटी टॉक के साथ नाजरीन हाजिर है। नाज़रीन, आपसे वादा किया था मैंने पिछली दफ़ा कि वो वक्त की कमी थी और मुझे जो है वो कार्नी साहब ने जो स्प्रिंग बजट जो लिबरल गवर्नमेंट दिया था उसके ऊपर काफ़ी बात करनी थी, क्योंकि काफ़ी लोग उसको प्रेज़ भी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन बहरहाल उस बजट के अंदर बहुत सारी पॉजिटिविटी मौजूद है और उसके ऊपर हमने डिस्कस करना था। कुछ रिस्क फैक्टर भी डेफिनेटली उसके अंदर हैं कि जनाब के कि हम जो ये फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर्स को के दरवाजे खोल रहे हैं उसके अंदर बड़ा रिस्क तो होता है अपनी जगह पर, या फिर ये कि हम जो है यहाँ से बिजनेसेस को किसी दूसरी जगह पर मुंतकिल करते हैं, तो ये भी इश्यूज होते हैं। लेकिन बहरहाल टैक्स की वजह से जो मसाइल हैं इस वक्त मेटल इंडस्ट्री को, उसके हवाले से भी बात करेंगे। इसके अलावा जो सीधा पॉइंट्स हैं कुछ इस बजट के हवाले से, उस हवाले से बात करेंगे, डेफिसिट के हवाले से बात करेंगे। और मेरे आज के मेहमान जनाब हमारे फाइनेंशियल एडवाइज़र भी आप समझ लें, और जनाब एक बड़ी ज़बरदस्त फर्म चलाते हैं फाइनेंस की, CEO हैं असद दीन साहब, दीन एंड एसोसिएट के। उनको हमने दावत दी है कि इस मौजू पे बात करते हैं। आइए उनसे गुफ्तगू करते हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया असद वंस अगेन फॉर गिविंग द टाइम टू टोरंटो 360 TV।
Thank you very much, Arif bhai. Assalamu alaikum, and congratulations to you and your team. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. So Asad, we know that the Canada, there's a great shift is going on at the moment, because either we see this type of initiative by liberal government when we have our famous Prime Minister, I forget his name, when the war of against the Iraq is taking place. That
John Chrétien.
John Chrétien. And after a long time, we are seeing again a very strong premier who taking a very strong steps, and a very tectonic shift is taking place at the moment in the economy. How you see overall big picture, and then we go to the different segment.
So there is a tectonic shift in the world. Trump has expedited the world to recalibrate their relationships with United States. The issue is quite deep and is systemic in the American political system and establishment. For starters, they have had a callous disregard for international law and agreements. You can see the difference when they went to the Iraq war. They at least pretended to go to the United Nations Security Council to get a consensus, even though they lied about the weapons of mass destruction. But that drama went on. Today, they're completely disregarding the United Nations Security Council. They're not upholding the agreements with Kuzma and free trade agreements. He came in and started declaring tariffs, which were ultimately struck down by the American courts, but the damage is too deep. Okay, we can see that he has made pronouncements to make Canada the 51st state. He was very disrespectful to the Japanese Prime Minister. He was disrespectful to the British. Even the recent visit by King Charles went wrong. If anything, it got worse. So I think Canada is going, specifically Prime Minister Mark Carney, is leading the world and the middle powers to become a force and an alternative to the hubris and hegemon behavior of the United States.
Do you think that, let's suppose, I have come in my mind, right, that let's suppose that there is no Trump, right? Do you think that even though America behave like this?
Trump is America, America is Trump.
Okay.
This whole concept of blaming a leader is not true.
Okay.
The leader represents the people. I think people said, okay, he got elected once, but it's a second time. And what I understand is now is that many Canadians who even live in Florida and such places are selling their properties. They're divesting their interests in the United States over to other places. I'm not saying it's happening 100%, but let's say that represents 25, 30, 40. But the trend is to divest out of the US.
Okay.
Okay, that's currently the trend. And so Canada's trajectory, by America losing its leadership, Canada stepping in, is giving a lot of headway to us. We can see in every economic indicator our trajectories are very, very positive.
So let's talk about the spring budget, right?
Sure.
Because that's a very important milestone, I can say, the federal liberals actually did, and everybody is praising. I saw that there are very few, definitely conservative have to criticize, and they are criticizing as well. So let's talk about that. There are the few things that they are talking about. Banning crypto in ATMs. What do you think that is? What is its impact actually?
So part of the whole issue with crypto is that the CRA, accountants included, like we are an extension of the CRA, by the way. So, when you're speaking to an accountant, you're literally speaking to CRA, especially a CPA. They should advise you to become compliant. Part of the problem with crypto, it operates under the shadows. Now, there is a lot of effort to make it, bring regulation in. So Coinbase and many other crypto exchanges have been regulated, but there's also a lot of deregulated space in crypto itself. A lot of scams have happened, a lot of things like that are happening. And if the government feels they're not able to track money that's coming from, they don't know what source, they're going to try to obviously stop that. And it's not something surprising to me.
Okay. So do you think what the benefit is coming from?
Well, crypto itself is, it's a means of transporting your money around the world. I don't think it's a bad idea to have a position in there if somebody should. But generally, the banking sector is pretty safe. There have been some bad instances like the truck protests and stuff that have happened. But I think our economy, especially in Canada, is quite stable. So, it's still up for debate. Crypto has been under debate for the last 10 years.
Yep. And definitely one of the perception is definitely is there that it was built by underworld or the criminals and those people who want to transfer the money under the hands, right? They don't want to be legalize their moving the money from one end to the other.
I mean, look at China. China is right now the leader in technology in the world. They've actually passed America. The top 10 universities, 8 of them are in China. They have a very restrictive approach to crypto.
Okay.
So we can see other precedences around the world, China being primary, that there are obviously some concerns they have. So I don't see why Canada would not follow suit.
Okay. So let's move on to another very important aspect of the spring budget is the CCP percentage cut down, right? Before everybody have to pay like 9.9% of the CPP contribution. Now is bring down to 9.5. What significance you see there?
So although it's not significant, we're going to see a lot of employers and employees contribute a little bit less. And if the current management of the CPP continues to be well managed, actually that's a very positive sign.
Okay.
What that tells me is that the management of the pension fund is being done well.
Okay.
There are instances around the world where they have not managed it well. Canada, to its credit, has managed it well.
Okay.
Okay. And then if they're reducing it, it means there's more people contributing to CPP, which is allowing them to cut.
Okay.
You can see France has not enough people to contribute towards retirement and pensions because their workforce has depleted.
Okay.
So Canada, that's a positive sign that's a positive economic indicator.
So one of the significant news, which I myself is praised as well, that he is looking that there's a shortage of definitely the workers, right? Skilled workers. And and the government is planning that 100,000 skilled workers should be trained in the next 5-6 years, right? And they are investing around $6 billion, that one. This is a huge number. And other side, I don't know that the immigration and all those things are there as well. How you see this whole picture, where we are heading actually?
Okay, where we're heading is that, people who are taking useless degrees, like, and I don't want to point out the specific, I think all degrees are useful, but if we are ideally looking to get into, to earn money or get a job post-graduation, it is preferable to go into those areas that are going to give us the return. Like, so right now, what the Canadian government has done is they've identified they have a definite, a lot of people retiring in skilled trades and other areas, and it's quite lucrative, very good for young people to consider. So they're going to invest, and through Service Canada and different programs, they're going to take people who are unemployed. They're going to take people who are searching for work, put them in these programs and get them employable, hired, and rely less on immigration, and convert the unemployed or people who are currently looking for work into a trade or a profession where they can get employed and get going.
So it means it is a motivational move for the youngster, actually, that they will go toward the trade, and there is a lot of government investment and development is going on, and we need a lot of people for this one, right?
You know, I tell people, like, this, especially in our community, oh, he's becoming an electrician, so they will look down on that, or they'll look down on, oh, he's becoming
plumber.
A plumber, woodworker. And I tell them, look, if you have that concern, get the skills, start your own company.
Exactly.
Go get commercial contracts. Go and do this job as a business, because there's exponential demand in this area.
Definitely. Those I see, I myself know, one of my friends, 2 children, they did this auto sector repairing, right? Car and those things. They did the certification, they did the skilled degree from the college, and they are running the workshop, and they are very successful, and they are running the huge workshop, and they make a lot of money. So people is very successful.
Yes.
Is not necessary. It's not necessary you have a university degree or something.
No.
If some child, there are the children who are very hands-on. And there are some people, definitely the brains people are there who can write, their intellectual level is different, but not everybody have the same intellectual level. Some people are very successful in the hands-on job as well.
Absolutely.
So I agree with the
as Muslims, we know many prophets were carpenters.
Yes, exactly.
Many prophets were farmers, shepherds. Right now, if I tell you that the farming industry is very lucrative. As an accountant, I can tell you, you ask me the question, I'll tell you this is the industry you're going to make money in.
Okay.
Because we see the numbers.
Exactly.
We know that if you just lease land and you cultivate crops and you sell it, you're going to make money.
Yep.
Yeah, so absolutely. There is no such thing as any profession is below your dignity. Every profession in Islam is respected.
Okay.
Even Dawood alayhi salam was a blacksmith. He knew how to melt the iron, right? So I don't, I respect all professions. As an accountant, I have to do the accounting for them. But there's great opportunities in Canada for sure.
So नाज़रीन, एक चीज़ बड़ी important है यहाँ पर, क्योंकि आइए गवर्नमेंट बहुत सारा इन्वेस्टमेंट करने आगे जा रही है डेफिनेटली, और एक बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी यूथ के लिए होगी. जो बच्चे, जाहिर बात है, आपके सारे बच्चे बहुत ज़्यादा स्मार्ट नहीं होते, सारे बच्चे बहुत सारे, तो आप ये कोशिश करें कि अपने बच्चे को राइट ट्रेड के अंदर डालें, उसका माइंडसेट देखें. आने वाले वक्तों के अंदर बहुत फ़ायदा होगा, बच्चों को आसानी के साथ जो है वो अपनी ज़िंदगी को गुजार सकेंगे एक अच्छे स्किल सेट के साथ. और स्किल सेट का होना आज की दुनिया में वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट है. दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. खासतौर पे मैं मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी, पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, बिकॉज वी ऑल वांट डॉक्टर एंड इंजीनियर, वी डोंट थिंक अब अदर देन दैट वन. और ज़्यादा अकाउंटेंट्स बना देंगे या लॉयर बना देंगे, बट वी आर नॉट थिंकिंग दैट our children become one of the finest electrician, one of the biggest plumber or carpenter or anything. This is a huge industry, and those people who have those skills, they are minting the money at the moment, I'm telling you.
Even, the people who repair trucks.
Yes, they are making the money.
Truck mechanics, they're in great demand.
So
right now, actually, anybody who's watching this, if they want their children not to have debt by going to school,
universities,
you should join the military.
Exactly.
When I was going to school, I tried to join the military because of the discipline. Plus, you get your entire education paid for, right? Right now, the Canadian military has halal food options. They are taking women with hijabs. They allow prayers. They allow halal food. So this is the best time because the military is hiring right now. You can get and those children who attend these things, they'll be highly disciplined.
Okay, one of the other
And they
thing,
can also go on to become engineers,
exactly,
lawyers, doctors,
later
anything.
if they want to.
Yeah, I have a client, she's a doctor in the military, and the military paid for her whole med school.
Another reason, there are a lot of nurses I know that they are going to nursing and then they become the doctor as well later. So it depends upon on your wish and will and
Yes.
what track you want to go, right?
Correct.
So let's talk about, again, come back to the spring budget again.
Yeah.
Because government is projecting that they are before 78 point, I think $3 billion deficit they are projecting, right? But now when they comes to the spring budget, they realize that they are actually on $66.9 billion budget deficit, right? The deficit is getting lower down actually, $11.5 billion. How you see that? Why is happen? Is a good management of the money from the Carney government? Because he himself is a good manager of the money anyhow.
So, I mean, he's obviously a person of finance. They will put out a bigger number. And if you come lower, then this is they know how to play the market.
Management.
He knows how to
money
play
management.
Listen, do you know that the Toronto Stock Exchange went up 35% last year? So anybody who has RSPs out there, move your money towards Canada and emerging markets. I mean, obviously do your own research, but that's my own preference, is to move it back to Canada. I don't want to keep any of my money in the US anymore because I have a lot of ethical reasons for doing so. So I will move my money back to Canada and emerging economies. So that could be Singapore, China, India, Pakistan, Africa, whatever. There's emerging markets. Indonesia is robust for growth. China is robust for growth. Thailand. So move it into emerging markets because that's the Asian countries are going to grow. And I would argue that Canada has, obviously a very good position to get investment in the extraction of natural resources. And that's the key for Canada's wealth. Canada's wealth always came through natural resources: gold, potassium, uranium, lumber, wheat, oil, natural gas, water. I mean, it's just endless.
Okay, one of the biggest because today also Carney government announced $1.5 billion relief for the metal industry, right? Those who are exporting the metal or digging the metals right out. But I'm listening one of the CEO this morning, and he mentioned that due to this tariff, what's going on at the moment, 90% of their business is lost. They are not able to do the business anymore. So how you see this 1.5 billion package and what will be the future way out for this thing? Because we are the biggest, our biggest export, we are exporting everything to the United States of America, and now we have a huge tariff as well.
Well, look, the reality is that the owners of the aluminum steel industry and lumber and other things, they put a lot of emphasis and comfortably relied on keeping a mono supply chain to the United States. And that runs a lot of risk. If you run a business and you are only relying on one customer, and God forbid anything happens to that customer, your business is done. Now, is it the job of Carney to come in and tell them to divest their interests and all of that? Yes, he is doing that. It will take time. However, America is also suffering from not receiving our highest quality aluminum, highest quality steel, highest quality lumber. I mean, they can't really replace that easily. They can try to, but it's not going to be that easy. So I think this tension will be ongoing, but eventually there will be a realization that there's certain things we get from the US that we need, and we'll have to continue to maintain those supply chains. Certain things they get from us, it's better for us to just continue to supply them. But right now, it's not a good time because, Trump is trying to really be disruptive. But what's happening, the good news is that eventually time will resolve that issue, because at the end of the day, we are still neighbors, and he's going to get swept out in the November elections. The Democrats and Republicans want a restoration with Canada to a point where there is this trade has restarted, because it's unnatural for them to close their borders, unnatural for them to stop trade with Mexico. And by the way, Canada is making a deal directly with Mexico now. So there is a lot of pressure being put on. But the interesting thing is, in spite of all the pressure Trump put, he thought we were going to buckle. He thought we were going to capitulate and just say, yes, sir, 3 bags full. But Canada said no, and their budget is looking good. Whereas in the US, their Treasury Department is showing their deficit is getting higher and it's unsustainable. So you look at the Federal Reserve in the United States is saying, we cannot reserve this, we cannot continue this trajectory. And the Canadian trajectory is lower deficits, invest in the National Wealth Fund.
Okay. Sovereign fund. We talk. Let's come to the talk about that Canada sovereign fund as well.
Yeah.
Because that's a new fund, and definitely the government want to develop new areas of development, right, in the country. So the peoples get job,
Yes.
and get the new transits, new trades.
Sure.
And also, currently government also trying to make a good relationship with China and India as well. I see that.
Yeah.
And they make but one of the danger is there, right? You know very well, right? One of the danger is there that if the lot of things are going to be outsourced to China and India, just like before we have a lot of things, call centers, supports and everything. So the local peoples who are going to be trained here, they are jobless, and still the many youth are really frustrated. They are not getting the job even.
So I think there is a lot of things in here. Look, right now, young people are needed, as there's a deficit of 50,000 electricians in Ontario. So I think if we recalibrate our people to go into the army, the police, these trades, that will alleviate some of the issues. As far as the outsourcing and thing is concerned, you know, there is going to be a time when some of this is going to be pushed back, because a lot of people, I know myself, if somebody says that we have a back-end call center in our bank that's Canadian based, I'll switch my banking to that bank right away.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with outsourced people. I understand there's value propositions, there's economies of scale and this and that, but I think eventually things will correct. But you know, Canada is going to supply something India just simply doesn't have: natural gas, oil, uranium, potash, wheat, soybeans. There's so many things we can supply.
So one of the I saw the blockade is there when we are asking about the trade, especially the oil trade between the provinces, right? There is one of the biggest challenge Canada is facing at the moment, because pipeline cannot make, things are cannot made, and that's why the money, you see what is the prices of oils is here. Even though government give 10-cent relief at well, but you see that today the $150 USA barrel, one barrel is $150. It goes high. So tomorrow maybe the $2 cross, I think so. Somewhere.
So Canada is very insulated. If you look at right now, a lot of countries around the world, people are lining up to fill their gas in their house, just to cook food. It's a real big, this guy has created international chaos at Mr. Trump and his administration. Canada, okay, so the Sovereign Wealth Fund is going to identify projects where private sector will come in and say, okay, we're willing to match $5 billion. Then Canadians themselves will be able to invest into these projects that they believe in. So Canadians believe in having ports where their oil can go to different markets. So can Canadians not invest in it? Sure they can. Okay, so it's going to be a combination of public and private partnership, and it'll be open for the Canadian public to involve themselves in it. So I think he's taking a good approach. By the way, Canada not only is very powerful in the resource sector, we're also very powerful in the banking sector. Our banking sector is stellar. Our insurance industry, Manulife, and these ones are Canada Life are doing phenomenal around the world. So Canada's financial sector also is much better regulated. And you can see now, every time there's a crash in the United States, Canadian banks are snapping up US. So you see TD, RBC, CIBC as far as Bahamas now, right?
Yep. Thank you, Asad. Wonderful talk once again with you regarding the market and economics and the Carney government, what they are doing. And I really appreciate that. And it's really nice, every time it's very nice to talk with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Arif.
तो नाज़रीन, आपने हमारे प्रोग्राम को देखा, हमने कोशिश की कि जो इस वक्त स्प्रिंग बजट आया और जो इकोनॉमिक सूरत हाल है, हमारे एक्सपर्ट असद दीन साहब हैं, जो कि ख़ुद भी एक जो है वो आपको कह रहे फाइनेंशियल फर्म चलाते हैं, और हमने कोशिश करते हैं कि उनसे जो है आप तक जो है वो बातें पहुंचाएं जो शायद आम आदमी उसका अंदाज़ा नहीं लगा रहा होता, हम हाई लेवल के ऊपर सोच नहीं रहे होते। तो हमने कोशिश की कि उसके कुछ सेगमेंट्स को जो कि बजट के हवाले से हैं उसको थोड़ा डीप एनालिसिस कर लें और कहाँ पर जो है वो आम आदमी को फ़ायदा पहुंच सकता है इस बजट के ज़रिए, और कहाँ पर जो है वो थोड़ा सा रिस्क फैक्टर भी मौजूद है। इसके हवाले से भी हमने काफ़ी हद तक आज बात की है। इंशाल्लाह अगले हफ्ते नए प्रोग्राम नए मौजू के साथ फिर हाजिर होंगे। उस वक्त तक के लिए इजाज़त दीजिए। अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू।
तैयार हो जाएं इस बकरीद पर सबसे बड़े मेले के लिए। इनाम घर ईद शॉपिंग फेस्टिवल 23, 24, 25 और 26 मई को दोपहर 12 से रात 12 बजे तक ईद मेलों के लिए मशहूर कैपिटल बैंक्वेट हॉल मिसिसागा में शॉपिंग, खाने, फैमिली एंटरटेनमेंट और रोजाना स्पॉन्सर्स की जानिब से गोल्ड आइटम्स गिव अवे। रोजाना हजारों लोगों की आमद मुतवक्के। वेंडर्स के लिए सुनहरी मौका। फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस पे अर्ली बर्ड प्राइसिंग का फायदा उठाइए। फ्री एंट्री, फ्री पार्किंग। वेंडर्स और स्पॉन्सर्स अभी कॉल करें 416-710-6777। इट्स 416-710-6677।
Welcome to Icon Event Space, where every occasion becomes unforgettable. From weddings and corporate gatherings to birthdays, anniversaries, conferences, and cultural festivals, Icon is designed to host it all seamlessly. With room for up to 1,200 guests, our venue blends flexibility, sophistication, and scale, all tailored to your vision. Great location with ample free parking. Convenience is always part of the experience. Savor our premium catering, featuring South Asian, continental, and a world of international flavors, curated just for you. Call us today at 437-425-2500 or visit iconeventspace.com.
At Alam Law Firm, we believe that the most important element of every file we work on is indeed the clients themselves,
which has resulted in a proven track record of success.
Our battle-tested litigation lawyers stand tall in the face of adversity and challenging cases.
Our legal team comprises many legal professionals.
Every individual deserves dedicated legal representation.
For legal representation that will aggressively fight for your rights, contact Alam Law Firm today.
Then let Talha Bhatti serve you the best. 647-295-7861. Reconstruction projects, residential and commercial properties. Special packages for first-time home buyers. A member of dedicated real estate professional team. Talha Bhatti 647-295-7861. Then let Talha Bhatti serve you the best.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडल ईस्ट नुमा ज़ेवरात की तलाश है तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं। आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिजवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स। हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं। शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम जेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे। आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा, या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी।
राहत बेकर्स एंड स्वीट्स 60 साल से आपके हसीन लम्हों में शामिल, खुशियों से भरे मीठे जायके, नफासत और क्वालिटी में सबसे बेहतर, खालिस अज्जा से तैयार करदा मिठाई, केक्स, बिस्किट्स एंड स्नैक्स, वही ऑथेंटिक जायका और क्वालिटी। पाकिस्तान से अब आपके शहर मिसिसागा में, कुछ मीठा कुछ नमकीन। राहत बेकर्स, आज ही विजिट कीजिए 3920 एग्लिंटन एवेन्यू वेस्ट, यूनिट 24, मिसिसागा। कॉल 905-820-1500 or visit rahatbakers.ca.
You know, we were always trying how to get a house. Remember the Royal Financial Group flyer you gave me for the mortgage?
Oh yes, Shiraz Hussain, who did our mortgage too.
Yes, I actually went to their office. The staff was so professional. They're expert in their services. And you know what Shiraz said?
We have more than 100 lenders to help you to find our right qualified lenders and program for your purchase, refinancing, any of your commercial needs. At the Royal Financial Group, we deliver what we promise.
Royal Financial Group. Never put a limit on your dreams.
तैयार हो जाएं इस बकरीद पर सबसे बड़े मेले के लिए। इनाम घर ईद शॉपिंग फेस्टिवल 23, 24, 25 और 26 मई को दोपहर 12 से रात 12 बजे तक ईद मेलों के लिए मशहूर कैपिटल बैंक्वेट हॉल मिसिसागा में शॉपिंग, खाने, फैमिली एंटरटेनमेंट और रोजाना स्पॉन्सर्स की जानिब से गोल्ड आइटम्स गिव अवे। रोजाना हजारों लोगों की आमद मुतवक्के। वेंडर्स के लिए सुनहरी मौका, फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस पे अर्ली बर्ड प्राइसिंग का फायदा उठाइए। फ्री एंट्री, फ्री पार्किंग। वेंडर्स और स्पॉन्सर्स अभी कॉल करें 416-710-6777। इट्स 416-710-6677।
A criminal charge can be an ugly and nasty surprise. Don't let bad decisions or unfortunate circumstances take control of your life. The criminal lawyers at Alam Law Chambers will listen to your story and develop the best defense for you. Nothing in life is more important than your freedom. Reliable and affordable. Alam Law.
Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate, whether it be residential, commercial, or pre-construction, Arshad Bhatti and his team of professionals can help. We have guaranteed allocations in high-rise and low-rise pre-construction projects in and around the GTA. Call Arshad Bhatti at 416-300-5600. That's 416-300-5600 or register at arshadbhatti.com.
रोशन मुस्तकबिल और अपनों का साथ जन्नत से कम नहीं। आप भी कनाडा को अपना घर बना सकते हैं और अपनों को पास बुला सकते हैं। एक्सपीरियंस्ड एंड रेगुलेटेड इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट शहबाज अकबर के साथ मास्टर ऑफ बिजनेस क्लास इमिग्रेशन, एक्सप्रेस एंट्री, स्किल क्लास इमिग्रेशन, रेफ्यूजी क्लेम्स एंड फैमिली स्पॉन्सरशिप्स। कॉल नाउ एट 416-855-9464. Green Star Immigration Solutions Canada.
Managing your own business can be a lot of work. A professional accountant always makes a difference. It's imperative that your accountant keeps your finances simple, accurate, and confidential. Audited? Need help? That's why we chose Scans Accountants. They make you feel at ease knowing you and your business are in good hands. Scans Accountants, team of professionals.
If you are looking for a reliable, professional, and affordable travel agency in your town, then your search is over. Global Travel and Tours is your personal travel partner. Our dedicated staff always ready to make your trip hassle-free, memorable, and cost-effective. We will assist you with hotel reservations, the transportation, visa assistance, and travel insurance. Please give us a call right now at 1-877-275-3555. 855. The law professionals at TM Law, providing professional services in the GTA in the areas of civil litigation, criminal defense, family matters, and real estate, serving the community in English, Punjabi, Hindi, and Urdu. For more information, call Tahir Majid, barrister and solicitor, at 647-838-4773, or you can visit tahirlaw.ca.
Are you planning on buying, selling, or investing in real estate and looking for a reliable real estate broker? Then look no further. Call Noma today. List your home and start packing. Honest, reliable, and a top negotiator. Give your attention to Noma. Over 10 years of Canadian real estate market experience. Invest in new construction projects with day one price. Call Noma Bobber today at 647-962-0007.
If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Z Auto Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles. Our certified technicians have years of experience, special packages for Uber, Lyft, taxi, and driving school car safety inspection, winter, summer, and all-season tire packages available. Best selection of used cars for sale. We are family-owned and operated business located at 3670 St. Clair Avenue East, just east of Midland Avenue in Scarborough. Call us today at 416-462-3050.
Team Farhan, Mortgage Solutions designed for you. 15-year experience of mortgage services. Customized mortgage solutions as per your need. Commercial, residential, construction and agricultural mortgage. Our lowest mortgage rate.
Team Farhan को एक दफा खिदमत का जरूर मौका दीजिएगा. And this is my personal promise to you, you will not be disappointed.
At
Team Farhan, we have a mortgage solution designed for you.
416-569-9294. TeamFarhan.com.
Dixie Electronics and Appliances is your #1 destination for electronics and appliances. Choose from TVs and home audio that will entertain your whole family, to home comfort essentials for your living space, and a wide selection of appliances to build your perfect kitchen. From selection to delivery, Dixie Electronics is everything you need. Price match guarantee and 0% financing available, all under one roof. Come today at 5120 Dixie Road, Mississauga, or visit the website at dixieelectronics.ca.
तैयार हो जाएं इस बकरीद पर सबसे बड़े मेले के लिए। इनाम घर ईद शॉपिंग फेस्टिवल 23, 24, 25 और 26 मई को दोपहर 12 से रात 12 बजे तक ईद मेलों के लिए मशहूर कैपिटल बैंक्वेट हॉल मिसिसागा में शॉपिंग, खाने, फैमिली एंटरटेनमेंट और रोजाना स्पॉन्सर्स की जानिब से गोल्ड आइटम्स गिव अवे। रोजाना हजारों लोगों की आमद मुतवक्के। वेंडर्स के लिए सुनहरी मौका। फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस पे अर्ली बर्ड प्राइसिंग का फायदा उठाइए। फ्री एंट्री, फ्री पार्किंग। वेंडर्स और स्पॉन्सर्स अभी कॉल करें 416-710-6777। इट्स 416-710-6677।
इसलिए